Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nehati from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today we'll be dealing with computer aided engineering drawing, that is CAD. We'll be learning how to solve two problems from projection of points. We'll see how to do it step by step. So without any delay, let's get into the video. So first question is, a point P is on HP and 30 mm in front of VP. Another point Q is on VP and 40 mm above HP. The distance between their projectors, which is parallel to the XY line, is 50 mm. Find the distance between their front and top views of the points P and Q. So they have given the details given are point P, the distance of point P with respect to HP and VP, as well as the point Q, the distance between it from VP and HP as well. Then the distance between points P and Q that is given. We just have to find the distance between their top and front views. This is one of the easiest problems, and we'll just see how to do it step by step. The first thing we have to do is we have to select line. Then we have to go to the thickness. We have to select 0.13. Now we are drawing a straight line, that is the XY line. For any problem, we are drawing the XY line first, then mark it as X and this as Y. Excuse me. After that, okay, before in that, along with XY line, we are going to write VP, and we'll also write. We'll do it a bit top. We'll write HP. Okay, now we'll start with the problem. The first sentence of the problem is, a point P is on HP and 30 mm in front of VP. So point is on HP, that is on the XY line, and 30 mm in front of VP means that it will come downwards. Okay, so 30 mm in front of VP. After that, we'll just take the dimension tool and we'll mark the dimension. Along with that, we'll be marking the points. When we're marking the points, there are, like for point P, we'll have to mark P dash and P, and what comes above the XY line, that is in the VP, we'll mark it as P dash. That is an easy way to remember it. And along with that, we'll mark P. Next thing is, point Q is on VP and 40 mm above HP. That is given. But at what distance should we draw point Q? That is in the next sentence. So we'll read that also. The distance between the projectors, which is parallel to the XY line, is 50 mm. That is, this is the XY line. So the line parallel is, in the sense, it comes like this. So the distance between point P and Q in that direction is 50 mm. Okay. So in that, we'll have to draw 50 mm. After that, we'll draw point Q. Another point Q is on BP, that again is on the XY line, and 40 mm above HP. 40 mm above HP is in the VP. Okay, so this is point Q. Okay, now we have to just find the distance between their front and top views of points P and Q. How will we find that? Okay, before that, we'll have to name the points over here. Above XY line, we'll have dash along with it. So it is Q dash. And here it is Q. Okay, we'll mark a bit above again, closer. Okay, now the distance between the front and top views, it's one of the easiest problem. And so we have to just join P dash to Q dash to find the front view, and P to Q to find the top view. Okay, so now check the distance. Okay, the distance is given. So 64.03, that is the front view distance, and this 58.31 is the top view distance between points P and Q. So this is just the first problem. Okay, this is one of the easiest problems. Okay, then the second question. Coming to the second question, we have. Okay, we'll read the question first. A point P is 20 mm above HP and in the first quadrant. Its shortest distance from the XY line is 40 mm. Draw the projections, determine its distance from VP. So again in this question, we'll draw an XY line first. We'll name it X and this is Y. For this question, we're going to draw another axis line. Okay, we'll draw another vertical axis. This will be named as X1, X1, and this will be named as Y1. Okay. Now the first thing now we'll read the question again. Sentence by sentence we'll read and we'll analyze the question. A point A is 20 mm above HP and in the first quadrant it is 20 mm above HP. Okay. So how what is the distance? 20. We'll give the distance as 20 above HP. Now we'll have to draw, we have to mark this. Before that, another thing is VP and HP, which we forgot here. So we'll just select this and move it a bit this side, just to write VP and HP. Okay, we'll write it HP. Okay. Now after drawing this, we have to mark the points again. It's point A, so we are marking it for A dash. It's above the XY line in the VP, so we are writing as A dash. Now, from this point, from A dash, we're going to we'll draw a line, a locus of point A dash. Okay. Now, the next thing we're doing is we have to draw a curve of 40 mm because it's given the shortest distance from the XY line is 40 mm. So, taking 40 as radius, we'll draw an arc. Okay. So, we'll choose arc by center. Arc by center, we have to just mark on one point, go to the other point, and then draw an arc. We have to cut the arc over here. Okay, so if that's not coming, no, we just have another method. We can just go directly to the arc by center and choose the arc to be 40 mm, like how we take the lines and then cut it over here. Now we'll draw from here, from the XY, from the center of the two axes to the arc, which is cutting the place. Till that, we're going to draw a line, okay, to the XY line. And now check the dimension. So the radius is 40 mm. Next thing we're drawing is from that point. Okay, we have to mark that point as A double dash. Okay, what is it? It's A double dash. From there, we'll draw a line, again, a straight line downwards. Okay. We'll draw a straight line. Okay, a straight line downwards of any length we can take. Now, from this point, again, from the center of the two axes, draw a line. There's no length taken. We're taking a 45-degree line. So we'll, for the length, we'll press tab so that we can adjust it later and then give this one as, so it's, since it's in the opposite side, we're going to give as minus 45. So this is the line. And now from this point, from the intersection point of the line we drew first and the angle line, 45-degree angle line, we're going to draw another line. Okay. So before that, we'll measure these two lines again, the distance between them. Okay. So it's 45-degree. From here, from this point, we're drawing a line in the side of A dash. Okay. From here, again, from this point, we're joining the line on this line we just drew, and this point will be A. Okay, and what is the question? We have to determine its distance from BP. So this very distance, this distance is the distance that we had to find out, and now if we measure that length, we'll get the answer. So the length of that line is 34.84. So this is the answer. This is the distance of the line point A from BP. So that's all for today. These are the two questions we had to solve now. And I hope you all understood something from this. Um, okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching it patiently. Thank you for being with me. Thank you so much.